Halt! The town gates are closed. None may enter unless requested by the Jarl or on urgent business. Urgent business, huh? I'll be the judge of that. For what reason do you seek entry? Okay. He frowns and refuses to acknowledge your romantic advances and asks you again why you wish to enter the town. I don't know. He's just not into men, I guess. Are you sure you can't figure out a better strategy with everyone else? I'm sure they'd all appreciate an opportunity to come up with a plan together. Fine, give me a persuasion roll. And it better be a good one, too. This guard could get in a lot of trouble for letting a bunch of suspicious characters in for no good reason. Yeah, that'll do it. Somehow, the very foundation of what this guard finds irresistibly attractive experiences a dramatic and instantaneous shift. He, sees you flexing your pecs, I guess. And suddenly, he empathizes with your quest and grants you entry to the town. But only so long as you remain on your best behavior. Okay. As soon as you pass through the gates, you see a long road leading up to a large stone building, which you identify as the town keep from the banners flowing from it. However, your attention is quickly drawn to your right, where a humble tavern and inn appears to be buzzing with the patronage of the locals, eager to sing and drink and leave a long day of work behind them. With most of the town at the tavern, it's likely any town gossip or information pertinent to your quest could be found there. All right. No objections to entering the tavern? What does everyone else think? Okay. Everyone's content to try the tavern first. Maybe secure a room for the night before the early evening hours become late. Maybe to gather information and plan tomorrow's next move. You enter to a warm and bustling tavern, drinks being poured, food being cooked, and songs being sung. You see at the back of the tavern, past the merrymakers, a humble bar counter with who must be the innkeep, quietly cleaning and organizing behind it. There appears to be a lull in the orders for now, which could be a timely opportunity to borrow the innkeeper's ear for any questions. Okay, fine. You immediately go up to the innkeep and try and flirt with him. Again. You're asking what he looks like after deciding you're already going to flirt with him? All right, he's tall, he has dark blonde hair, hazel eyes. He looks busy, but not completely disinterested in you being there. Does that sound like how I look? Maybe you should have stopped for a second and tried literally anything else before immediately trying to romance my self-insert character that's essential to the campaign storyline and is a recurring member of the group. You're gonna flirt anyways? All right, I think this is a good stopping point for a quick break. Everyone go grab some snacks and use the bathroom or whatever you gotta do. Not you. Come with me, please. I have something I need to talk to you about. No, up in my room, away from everyone else, please. Why do you think? Yeah, that's because the rest of the group was upset with you. So am I, honestly. Because you keep flirting with every single NPC in the campaign. Other than being a murder hobo, that's a DM's worst nightmare. I know you're playing a bard and charisma is kind of the play style, but there are other ways to be persuasive. What's your deal? What, you having a dry spell on Grindr or something? Then why are you forcing this every single encounter? We've been playing this campaign ever since we were kids. And it was just the two of us, and you've never been like this until now, so clearly something is wrong. What is it? Yeah, I know I said I wanted everyone to be able to play the way they want, but that meant everyone, like including everyone else, who has to sit there and wait while we do this embarrassing flirting roleplay over and over. Okay, that's obviously not what I meant by I want the D&D campaign to be roleplay heavy so we don't have to roll skill checks every single time you want to do something. That was me giving you guys more freedom to solve problems and try new strategies without being blocked by your skills and your level. It was a way for you to be creative. Yeah, so you're being creative by forcing me to do flirting roleplays with you over and over? Because it's really embarrassing. I don't want to flirt with you in front of my friends. This only started happening when I brought them over to play with us. You're always trying to embarrass me in front of people. I hate it when you tease me like that. Look, I don't want to admit that I know about this because I'm sure you're going to tease me about it, but there are places you can go online to RP with people, like that. I can show you some so you can get it out of your system and quit ruining the D&D campaign. No, I didn't make a self-insert character as an excuse to flirt with you. I had that character set up for the campaign for weeks now, way before you started being all weird. Yeah, and after you realized he was based off of me, did you stop role-playing? What do you mean it's not a big deal? Do you realize what it's like to have to sit there and listen to you say stuff like that? Sometimes you make it a little too realistic. Because you go way too far with it. The way you narrow your eyes and look directly at me without breaking eye contact, and lean over the table closer to me while you say the cringiest lines ever conceived. Don't you think using your masculine charm is a little too much for a role-playing game? It's actually kind of concerning how easy it is for you to say things like that to me. What? You have a crush on me or something? What if you said yes? Then I'd say nice try, but you're gonna have to roll a better persuasion check than that to get me to fall for that trick. You've been doing things like this to torment me since we were kids. You think I haven't learned by now? God, I tell you that you're handsome one time during Truth or Dare, and you never let me hear the end of it. Oh, did we already forget how just a couple of days ago you accidentally sent me that gym selfie of you flexing your chest that was meant for someone else? Or how you kept telling me how pretty my hands were to try and get some kind of reaction out of me? Yeah, I mentioned it during the campaign because I can't stop thinking about it. Oh, you wish. No, not because I like you. I don't like you. You annoy the hell out of me and it drives me crazy. I don't understand how you can do stuff like that to me like it doesn't mean anything. I hate how nonchalant you are. I'd never be able to do stuff that intimate with someone unless I liked them. Quit saying that. It's not funny. I'm not falling for that. You definitely don't like me. We already hashed this out. Remember when we were in middle school and I asked you out and you said no? Look, I know my communication skills are a little rough, and I'm not good at saying how I feel, but my memory still works fine. You said you weren't into guys. Well, that's a shitty thing to joke about. I believed you, and I had to block myself off emotionally so I could try and get over you. So how do you think it feels to have to pretend to flirt with you like that and torment myself? Yeah, you know what? Fine. I'll quit being so tsundere about it. I want you to stop flirting with all the D&D NPCs because it makes it harder for me to ignore how much I still like you. And when I look at your cute face and think about how handsome you are and how you're such a good flirt that it makes my heart skip a beat, reminds me how years later I still can't get over you. Now, will you please cut it out? I don't believe you. Why would I believe you now when you say you like me? You say stuff like that all the time to tease me. How is this time any different? Yeah? Then prove it to me. You owe me for all the years of putting up with your shit. Let's see some proof. Is that why you suddenly started doing this when I decided to bring my friends over? Because you think Oliver likes me? He doesn't like me. We're just friends. I don't think it's that obvious. He's not as heavy-handed with the flirting like you are. So you did all that to establish dominance and lay claim to me by showing my friends how I can't resist your charms? If that was a persuasion roll, that would be a 1. God, you're so annoying. You couldn't handle that you liked me, so instead of telling me like a normal person, you just constantly teased me as a show of affection and made me think you hated me? What are you, a child? Okay, yeah, we were kids when it started, but what's your excuse now? You thought I didn't like you anymore? I know I was trying to hide it, but I wasn't doing a very good job. It's pretty obvious I'm still attracted to you. I mean, you've only gotten hotter since I've known you. Which I didn't think was even possible. Anyways, I'm still not convinced. Try again. You faked all of that other stuff. I don't think it's hard for you to fake it. Oh, all right. Just stop. God, I can feel my face turning bright red. Yes, I believe you now. God, you always take everything way too far. No, I didn't like it. I didn't even have time to think about whether or not I liked it because you caught me so off guard with it. Look, I'm sure if we sat here long enough and kept going, I'd have time to figure out if I liked it, but there's a group of people waiting downstairs for us to come back. We've already been up here for a suspiciously long amount of time. We don't have to spend any more time up here for them to think that there's something going on between us. Relax. I think you've already made your point to them. We still have a lot more of the campaign to get through tonight, so we should go back downstairs. Can't believe this was all just a misunderstanding. That's so stupid. That's such a dumb trope. That's so embarrassing. What? You want to talk about what this means now? No. I think I'm going to make you wait, as payback for all the time you spent teasing me. I'm going to put you through it for a little while. Oh, quit sulking. Tease you back one time. We can talk about what we are now after we finish the campaign for the night and everyone goes home. We're not doing anything more than talking, so don't get your hopes up. Fine. Will this hold you over until we're done? Now you're just being greedy. That's it. I'm not changing my mind. Even if you look at me all pathetic like that. Now get downstairs, and if you try any more of that flirting shit again, I'm killing off your character. I don't care. I'm over it. And you can't make another bard. Because I'm the DM and I said so. Quit trying to bargain with me. Oh, shit. Oh, it's just you. Whew. I thought I was about to be in really big trouble. Nothing. Depending on how cool you are. I may or may not have been cutting this parking boot off of my car. Don't worry about how I got it back home. If you're so concerned about it, then you can help me get it off. Oh, finally. Okay. Now you can tell me about your audio experience. Oh, good. I was a little worried about this one while I was making it, to be honest. I was having a really hard time writing the script. I just couldn't make it come together at all while I was writing it, so I hope it didn't disappoint. Usually when I'm writing a script, I have a moment at some point where something like clicks and I just breeze my way through the rest of it. But sometimes we gotta grind through something even when it's fighting us the whole way, you know? But, isn't that just how love is? Anyways, if you liked this audio, you should give it a like and subscribe so YouTube shows you my audios more often. And if you want to listen to exclusive ones and join the official Discord server, you should check out patreon.com/IchiGekiVA. And you can get all of that and more. And that way, you can help me pay for all of these delinquent parking tickets. If I ever decide to actually pay them, which, let's be honest, I'm a multi-dimensional being. I really doubt that the Lake Charles, Louisiana Police Department can track me down in space.
Let's go! Open up!
Oh, now that's comedic timing. That was the sound of me complying, not the sound of a gun racking. Don't worry. You should probably get out of here. See you later.